The object of this experiment is to use atomic absorption spectroscopy to determine the amount of zinc and copper in a brass alloy. Begin by preparing the sample. Weigh accurately approximately 0.1250 grams of brass. Ensure you record the exact weight. In a fume hood, add 5 cubic centimeters of 50% nitric acid to the brass sample. Place the beaker on a hot plate. As the washer is dissolved, you may notice a colour change and brown nitrous oxide fumes coming from the solution. Boil for a few minutes to expel all the fumes from the beaker. Before removing the beaker from the fume hood, add 5 cubic centimeters of deionized water to the beaker and allow the solution to cool. Once the solution is cool, transfer quantitatively to a pre-rinsed 250 cubic centimeter volumetric flask. Label this solution sample solution 1. As sample solution 1 is too concentrated to analyse, a further dilution must be performed. Pipette 1 cubic centimetre of sample solution 1 into a pre-rinsed 250 cubic centimetre volumetric flask and dilute to volume. Label this flask unknown sample. This section of the experiment involves preparing 4 standard solutions that will be used to create a calibration curve. Begin by preparing a 1000 parts per million zinc standard stock solution by weighing out accurately approximately 0.1000 grams of zinc into a 100 cubic centimetre beaker. Record the exact weight. Carefully add 20 cubic centimetres of nitric acid to dissolve the metal. Gentle heating on a hot plate may be necessary. Before removing from the fume hood, add 20 cubic centimetres of deionized water to cool the solution. Transfer the zinc solution quantitatively into a pre-rinsed 100 cubic centimetre volumetric flask and dilute to volume. Label this sample zinc 1000 parts per million. Pipette 10 cubic centimetres of the 1000 parts per million zinc standard into a pre-rinsed 100 cubic centimetre volumetric flask and dilute to volume. Label this zinc 100 parts per million. Pipette 10 cubic centimetres of the 100 parts per million zinc standard into a pre-rinsed 100 cubic centimetre volumetric flask. Please ensure the pipette is rinsed with the solution that is being transferred prior to use. Dilute to volume and label this 10 parts per million. Label 3 by 100 cubic centimetre pre-rinse volumetric flasks, 1 parts per million, 0.5 parts per million and 0.2 parts per million, and prepare by the appropriate dilution of the zinc 10 parts per million standard. Aspirate the standards and the unknown sample into the atomic absorption spectrometer and note the absorbance readings.